Hey, book lovers, I'm Candice.
And I'm Chrissy. And you've just stumbled into your new favorite book club, Bookalicious Pod.
We're two sisters reading our way through fantasy, fiction, thrillers, and the occasional "what did we just read" moments.
Every week, we break down books chapter by chapter
with deep dives, hot takes, and detours into sisterly side convos.
Think a cozy book club mixed with a FaceTime call, sprinkled with a little chaos.
We don't hold back on the characters we love or the ones we love to hate.
We play games like Read It Like Reddit, Red Flag or Deal Breaker, and have Spotify polls for you to guess along with our plot theories.
If you've got a TBR pile a mile high, including Akatar or Frida McFadden,
or just want to feel like you're hanging with your bookish besties, hit play. This is Bookalicious Pod. We're back.
We're back. I just saw on Reddit this on the podcasting Reddit, and they asked, what is the phrase that you always say to start your episode? And I was like, what do we say?
That is probably what we say.
I think we say welcome back.
I think we just say we're back.
We're
I don't
back.
think we ever welcome people. We just state it. It is your birthday. We're back.
We're back. Facts.
Yeah.
Those are the only facts you're getting on this pod.
Yeah, we are here.
Chrissy's working hard, y'all.
Thank you for acknowledging.
She's going to school full time, growing a person on the double.
Yeah. Well, I don't have twins.
I just meant like 10-2, like hut, like very fast on the double. Like
I like that saying. Didn't want to confuse anyone though.
No, it's a single, but she's doing it on the double. And we've been podcasting like a fiend.
I know, we really have. It's been fun. We've been reading a lot.
I was telling Andrew, I was like, I'm so impressed. I've never read this much in my life.
I know, honestly. I feel so cultured. Someone commented on it while I was waiting for the bus because I'm such a metropolitan person now. I take public transit. And I was sitting there reading my book. He said, no one reads books anymore. I said, yeah, it's great.
Were you balancing it on your big belly?
I might have been for a little bit. It's pretty handy.
I feel like a very pregnant person in South Florida in the middle of summer reading a book on her belly. It's a sight to be seen.
Probably right.
Yeah.
You get lots of stares.
He was probably like, wow, that woman, she must be so deeply uncomfortable.
She needs some encouragement.
I'm gonna let her know. She's doing a good job.
Honestly, yeah, being pregnant is it's great because people just come up to you and say, congratulations. I'm like, we should just do this in normal life. Wouldn't you love that?
Random people no, because I'd be like, for what? What happened? Why?
You're doing great. You're here. I think it'd get old after a while, but every now and then it's pretty nice.
Maybe instead of welcoming people to the pod, we just say, congratulations. You made a good choice today.
Yes, we should. You've chosen a good podcast.
You've made the right choice today.
I think that's a good intro.
Maybe that's what we'll do.
Did you get any other ideas from that Reddit post?
No. I was just thinking, what is the thing that I always say? I don't know.
I think we should make it congratulations.
Congratulations. I like it. Feels
fan.
very us.
Yeah.
So today we're going to conclude Not Quite Dead Yet by Holly Jackson.
I was so excited to finish reading this.
Wow. What a book.
I know.
high level thoughts. Where's your head at?
I thought it was super good. I thought everything tied up really tight. Really liked how the mystery unfolded. I think it's good that Jet died. She had to. So that was all good. The very last page, last few paragraphs, I was like, whoa, seemed a little off the rails. But even then I was like, you know what? It's okay. But that really floored me.
We'll get into it, but Luke shooting his biological dad in the back? Like, is he going to jail for Emily's murder? So he's like, I'm gonna do a twofer. Does he have like rage issues?
I think he definitely has rage issues. He's had a lot of rage incidents in this short 1 week long book. So I
Like,
know, but I was like, that seems a little excessive.
and Billy, I was like, I don't know. I
Like
don't know
Billy
how
just
I
watching
feel.
or what?
Just all of it, setting it up.
Well, Billy didn't want his dad to die.
Isn't that why he brought Luke?
No, he said, well, he brought Luke. From my understanding, he didn't even really want to turn his dad into jail or, turn him in so that he would go to prison. But he wanted his dad to hurt, and so he brought Luke, the one kid that, dad cares about, and was like, now Luke knows all the whole story. And so now
Yeah.
Luke hates him. And that's where he wanted it to end. But then Luke said, "Oh, look, a gun." And then ensued the crazy chase.
Yeah, I guess he's saying, Luke, don't do it. But I guess how I was reading it, and this is because I still think Billy's a
You,
villain to the bitter
oh my
end.
gosh.
Even though he's been proven innocent, in my court of law, he is guilty. He put the gun down. He's like, "Oh, no, Luke, don't."
Oh
After,
my
after he like spins this known murderer up into a frenzy. And he's like, "Don't do it."
As he pushes it towards him,
Yeah, he slides the gun.
actively putting in bullets.
Yeah. Oh, this is terrible. Who will marry your widowed wife,
Oh my
Sophia?
gosh.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, you have a whole other layer. You have one of those the filters on your eyes. Or you add in a few lines here and there that really explain what's happening.
Uh, I really felt like it was Billy to the bitter end.
He even confessed. Did you think that was him actually confessing?
I was like, yes. And Jet's like, oh no, you're lying. I was like, Jet, you're an idiot.
I felt like she was calling us out because she's like, "It's Billy, it's Billy," and then he's like, "Yeah, you're right, it's me," and then she's like, "Ha ha ha, I can't be Billy."
I was
And
like,
that
you're
was literally
rotten.
she just laughed it off.
Did other people guess it was Billy?
According to the Reddits, there's actually more people than I thought guessed the real person,
What?
Billy's dad. I don't know if anyone thought it was Billy. That's actually one of my things for us that we can talk about because someone said most people are like Billy is the dream bo book boyfriend. And if you think he didn't murder her, he is really great. Like, could you reread the whole book and just know that he's innocent? I mean, what's wrong with him?
I almost hate that more because Jet is such a stink.
Mm.
It makes me respect Billy less.
Oh, yikes. I feel like we have this kind of situation come up sometimes.
What do you
Like,
mean?
okay, we had this in The Fault in Our Stars.
Yeah.
Didn't like Hazel at all. He said, how on earth could Augustus like her? We kind of had it with Remarkably Bright Creatures. Didn't like
I
Tova at
know.
all. He said, how could any of her friends like her?
She seemed quite prickly.
Have there been other ones?
I I didn't think Jet was that bad, but I did think she was pretty bad to Billy. Like, I feel like she was not treating his love for her that she knew about with care.
Um, what would you have wanted her to do?
Either to be open and be like, Billy, I really care about you, which I guess she does in her last moments. But like, I feel like she was kind of like teasing him a little bit, leading him
By
on.
pretending to not know?
Yeah, just kind of like all of it. Like with oh, I don't know if I have time for your concert. This,
Oh,
that.
that was just her being crazy. I felt like everything she did was in line with her character, though, of
It
like being
was.
sarcastic. And so, like, it would be out of character for her to suddenly be tender.
I guess that's true. And towards the end, I was like kind of like, okay, this is just her love language is to
Yeah,
be
this
a
is how they
little
interact.
snarky.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So, hmm.
But I don't know. I just didn't like how Billy would like kind of take the abuse and like not say anything about it. Not be like, Jet, you're being a jerk. Like I feel like there's a way you can be like firm.
That's, yeah, that's true. Well, I think by the end he does. And I think that's kind of his growth is like after Jet, after this week with Jet, he's a new Billy
Yeah.
who
Yeah.
brought the gun to Luke.
Right after. But like with Jet, I would have liked it just felt like he was just like are you familiar with the term simping? I think I've used it before.
Yeah.
It's like where you're just way too into the person and they are terrible to you and you just still keep coming back for more.
Mm-hmm.
It felt like that dynamic to me. And I didn't like that for Billy. That's why I liked it when I thought he had killed her.
Oh my gosh.
I was like, Billy, you grew a backbone. Good job.
Man. Well, we never saw Billy and we didn't see Billy and Jet interact before she was attacked, right? They didn't talk at the hollow. Oh no, they did a little bit.
Yeah.
And that
Hmm.
was pretty normal, right? Because I'm trying to think like,
I thought she was kind of rude to him. He's like, "Oh, do you want to come to my concert?" And she's like, "Oh,
oh, that's right. We had that whole thing. Yeah.
maybe."
Yeah.
He's like, "I've invited you like 10 times. Your mom doesn't know who I am." Like that was
I
Billy.
know.
Wow.
Yeah, but they have like such long, they grew up together, known each other their whole
Yeah.
life, you know?
Yeah, that's true.
So I have more questions for Billy and Jet though, but
Okay.
we can get to them.
I do have like a key, or let's do the summary, and then I have a key question that maybe Billy knew the whole time.
Oh, that's interesting.
I don't
You
know.
just want Billy to be evil.
I'm a hater. I don't deny it. I agree.
Yeah, see, it's not just the late female characters. It's
Yeah, it's
Billy
everybody.
too. Okay, well, my summary, I think
But
it's pretty short.
first,
Oh, yeah. Welcome. Congratulations.
congratulations. You've made a great choice today.
You're a proud listener of Bookalicious Pod, a podcast where two sisters chat about books we're reading. I'm Chrissy,
I'm Candice.
and today we are finishing Not Quite Dead Yet. Spoilers. She died.
She's quite dead by
She
the
is dead.
end.
Yeah. She is quite dead now. Oh, sad.
I know.
Okay, so summary. I didn't quite go into a play-by-play,
I don't think
but
we
I
need
think I
it.
hit all the big points. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so it all unravels. Jet does die, and she dies in Billy's arms in his apartment. At the moment of her death, here's what she knows. Mainly, I started writing out all these things, and then I just summed it up with Luke is a monster. And here's all, because really everything ends up revolving around Luke. So what she knows about Luke is that he's the one who beat up Henry Lim so that Henry wouldn't go to Mr. Mason about the workers' comp issue, which is also why Henry bought a gun. She also knows that Luke set Mason Construction on fire to destroy all the evidence of his illicit business practices. And did he know that Jet was in there? Yes, because he saw her truck.
Oh
But
my
he
God.
said, this was crazy. He said, oh, I knew you had enough time to get out. He set the place on fire.
That's crazy. This
That's
woman has a TBI
insane.
like you've never seen.
I know. She can't feel her right arm. That was an insane thing to think.
Oh my God. Okay. Yeah. I was like, you wanted her dead. Okay.
I know. Okay. So not only that, but he takes a picture of her truck and then turns it into the police so they arrest her for arson and she spends some of her final
Ugh.
hours in jail. Evil. During
Wow.
this time, Jet writes goodbye letters to those closest to her, but she's able to get out because Billy supports her alibi. All right. Then the biggest monstrosity of all, Luke killed Emily. Whoa. So Emily told Luke their mom's secret that Luke isn't really a Mason because mom had an affair. He's outraged and drowns her. He thinks about stopping partway through, but he knows she's going to rat on him, so he has to finish the job. Gosh, he's panicking, but who helps him out? But his real dad. Real dad comes and helps him come up with an alibi and cover story, and no one ever suspects a thing. So now the big mystery is who's Jet's real dad? Because that could lead them to a murderer. Does she think the dad was the murderer? I forget.
Does Jet think the dad was the murderer?
Yeah, like whoever Luke's real dad is. I think so. I think at this point she's like, maybe he would have killed me so that Luke could inherit the company.
I was still like, Billy did it. That's why the mom ran away. The only reason why a mom would leave her kid is if her kid killed someone. It makes no sense that the mom just left the kid with a murderer, cheating husband. That
No,
is
that
crazy.
that is another crazy thing. That does not make sense. Yeah, that's we can talk about that too. That's wild.
Okay.
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 So, but now the big mystery is who is Jet's real dad? That could lead them to a real murderer. Jet's top suspects are either Andrew or Lou Jankowski, but she dies not knowing. One thing she does know is that Billy
Wait,
loves her. What?
wait. Jet knows who her real dad is.
Oh, well, yeah, Jet knows her real dad. Oh, sorry, I meant to say who is Luke's real dad.
Luke's real dad. Yeah.
Yeah. That's the big mystery is who is Luke's real
Yes.
dad because that
Yep.
could lead to, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So she's thinking either Andrew or Lou Jankowski. She dies not knowing. One thing she does know is that Billy loves her, and had she had more time, she knows she could grow to love Billy in the same way too. Which is kind of a little bit of a letdown.
That's what I'm saying. And she was like, if this TBI had never happened to me, I don't know that this would have ever happened.
I know. I mean, honest, just being honest, probably. She's right.
Wow.
Appreciate
Mid-love
someone's
to the bitter
honesty.
end.
Yeah.
Okay.
Lukewarm. Okay.
Oh, lukewarm. Okay.
All right. 8 days later, on the day of Jet's funeral, Billy uncovers the rest of the mystery. Billy confronts his dad and says, "You're the one who had an affair with Diane, aren't you? And you helped Luke cover up Emily's death. And then you killed Jet so that Luke could inherit the company." And Billy's dad confesses to it all. But the dad says, "Too bad this is inadmissible in court since you're threatening me with a gun." And Billy says, "That's not where I wanted this to go anyway. I wanted you to lose the one thing that matters to you most, your son Luke." So it turns out Billy had Luke on the phone the whole time. So Luke heard the confession and then busts through the door. Now he's outraged, which is a common theme for Luke. And he and Billy now team up and say, "How could you do this?" Billy says, "All right, fun's over. That's all I wanted to do." But Luke says, "Well, I see a gun." Candy doesn't think that's all Billy wanted to do.
I made air quotes.
Yeah. No, Billy's super content. Okay. Luke grabs the gun. Did the spirit of Killy Millie take over? This was kind of crazy.
No, Killy Millie saw Luke and said, Pass. You got enough going on. I can't be part of
Don't want to
this.
be involved.
Be involved.
I think that's true. Okay, and they chase Billy's dad outside the house. He runs to the Mason's house. Billy is yelling for Diane to come help, but she's too late. Luke shoots Billy's dad right in front of their doorstep, and then Diane, Scott, and Sophia open up the door. Billy blinks. The end.
Oh my God.
The ending was wild.
I mean, it was a good ending.
It was.
How I read the scene, I wasn't realizing that Luke was on the phone. I thought he was like in the shadows and then he like emerges.
Oh, I think he was
And
right outside the door.
I think you're right. But I feel like Billy had to have, unless Billy is not only a simp, but he's an idiot. This man, Luke, torched a building with them inside it,
I know. Why? Billy did not need a gun.
killed his sister at the age of 13 by
I know.
drowning her.
Yeah, holding her under.
And then he gets him all riled up and leaves like an exposed gun. Like, what did you think was going to happen?
Honestly, I mean, those are good points. That's fair. I wouldn't
Okay.
trust Luke with a gun.
So it comes out that Jet thinks Billy is the killer because Billy had the tool set that hammer was
Hmm.
purchased from,
Right. And the hammer was missing.
and the hammer was missing. Okay, number one, when Jet was looking for this toolbox, wouldn't you be like, oh, I have that toolbox? Like
Mm.
they had this whole investigative scene, and she went into all this detail about this box.
Well, yeah, but why? Oh, are you saying they could have figured it out sooner? Because, like, if someone said,
Billy,
uh-huh.
no, go for
If
it.
someone said, oh, the murder weapon was a ninja blender, I probably wouldn't say, I have a ninja blender. If I knew I wasn't the murderer, like, it seems irrelevant.
Well, I wouldn't say that either, but if she's saying, "Oh, it's this very specific toolbox that's only purchased and it can only be found in this particular set," and it's only like, I'd say, "Oh, I bought that. I bought it from da 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 da," you know, something like that. Maybe I would say,
Mm.
or I would like go and like look. I don't know. I would just look. I would, if
You
I
think?
had found, yes, if I was investigating a murder and there was like a singular hammer that can only be found in this very niche object and I happen to own one of those objects, I would look at it.
Okay, so what would you do if you were Billy? You looked at it and you found that the hammer was missing. Would you tell?
That's pretty bad. That's pretty bad. I don't know what I
It's
would
not looking
do.
good for you.
It's not looking good. I would probably be like hosting my own subplot investigation while Jet's
Who
like doing
took the
this. I'm
hammer?
like trying to figure out who was in my apartment.
I mean, they could have solved it if you looked in there on day one or whenever they
I just
figured that out.
I just think that it would have been, especially based on everything that we know about Billy, where he's just like a blubbering fool, basically. He would have been like, "Oh, I have that." Like,
Yeah, I get that. Yeah, he's not trying to be crafty. Did he remember that he had that? Because he never used it. His dad gave it to him.
didn't he send her in there to go get it?
He sent her in there to get something else and then she saw it.
She was like, he's like, "Get my tape measure. It's in my special unit thing."
Yeah. I think he probably does remember that he has it. That I mean, that is kind of true.
I just find that strange that they spent all this time investigating this hammer. Like, because I'm guessing he saw the hammer. He could have told her, "Oh, I have a hammer just like that. It comes in my toolkit." Like, there's a natural way to come up with that. And I just find it odd that Billy never said anything.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm trying to reread and see if he said anything, but I
Okay,
don't think so.
I just found a line of like, this is why, like, I do not believe in Jet and Billy's love.
Okay.
Page 291. Jet and Billy are leaving her house. Love you, Jet said, opening the door. Sorry? Billy stuttered, talking to the dog. Bye, Reggie. See you later. And I'm like,
I
like
mean,
she
so
knows he's
what?
obsessed with her, and that's
Mm.
all he wants to hear.
Do you think she
And this,
said that though, trying to, mess with him, or you think she just said it and then she's like, "Oh, this is awkward."
I think she's just careless, and she doesn't really care that Billy is like so obsessed with her. She's just careless with his feelings. That's it. I don't think she meant anything by it, but I don't think she thought about him at all, and I think that's part of the issue.
Mm.
So
Yeah, yeah, I could see that.
yeah.
But
So
she also has a massive TBI, like we've said. We're not seeing her at her best.
we saw her before the TBI, and she was still not nice.
For those 3 pages, yeah, she wasn't great.
Okay. I'm trying to see if we can find that page, but
Which page? About the
uh,
toolkit? Oh, actually,
yeah.
I found it. She was looking for duct tape.
Oh, okay, okay. And
Yeah.
Billy's like killing his killing cabinet.
Yeah. No. He does not have one of those.
He's like, "Oh, the duct tape, it's like right next to my ski mask
Right next to my
and
chloroform.
my chloroform. Careful you don't breathe that in while you're in there."
Yeah. It's really delicate. Oh my gosh. Okay, so another thing on Billy and Jet. So Jet's big secret was that she had gone to Billy's mom, the math teacher, and she needed her grade boosted up so that she could go to Dartmouth. I think it was Dartmouth, which was Emily's dream school. And
Yeah.
so she guilted Billy's mom into cheating for her by saying something like, "Oh, remember when Emily died? Your husband was supposed to go check in on her, but then he didn't. I always wondered what would have been different if he had." And then the mom's like, is sobbing probably, and then changes her grade or whatever. Okay. And then she leaves like that weekend. So in Jet's mind, she thinks her cheating is the reason why
That
Billy's mom left.
that is
That
crazy.
didn't make
That is
any sense to me.
no
Who would
mom
leave for that?
leaves their kid.
No. But okay, but if you're in high school, do you think that's a believable thing to think? Reasonable thing to
Maybe,
think?
but this girl is 30 now.
I know, but she and Sophia have
Like,
been holding on to this. Okay, but here's my next question. So she and Sophia have been holding on to this. Jet thinks she's the reason Billy's mom left. She has a lot of guilt on this. Sophia spills the beans. And then Billy believes it, which I'm like, that doesn't make sense either. Of like, my mom wouldn't
no.
leave over that.
That's why I was like, he's the killer. I was like, this is crazy.
Wait, why would he be the killer?
Because he's like, he knows that that's not real. He knows that's like ridiculous, but he's just like making a big deal about it. I don't know.
So that what, Jet feels bad for him or something?
I don't know. It just, to me, it made me feel like he's clearly acting. Like he knows that this is,
Oh,
not
we're just seeing
true.
all of his acting, the full range of
The
his.
full range of motion. It just, I don't know. Like if someone told me, "Hey, Candice, your mom skipped out on town because she changed this girl's math grade."
Like you're kidding.
Like what?
Yeah, that wouldn't make sense.
And she has zero con. There's one thing about like skipping town. There's another like skipping town and doing zero
I
contact.
know. I have a lot of questions for the mom. Because yeah, why didn't she stay in contact? The biggest question is why did she leave Billy with the dad?
Yes.
That's insane.
If she's fleeing for her life, you take your kid.
I know. Why didn't she turn Billy in or Billy's dad in? Did
Because
it
she's
say
probably
why?
because he's like the town sheriff.
I guess so.
So I could understand getting like a little squirrely about that,
Okay.
but you skip town and you take your kid.
I know. Yeah. That that was a big question mark for me.
You don't leave your kid with the killer husband.
I know.
Zero chance.
And then you never send him a birthday card, never follow up.
You're on your own, kid.
I know. Yeah. I I don't get it. We never heard from her again, but I think she and Billy are going to reconnect now. That's my theory of
Oh,
what happens after.
I, would you want to talk to her after that?
I mean,
You left
yeah.
me with this killer man?
He's going to bring Luke with him and
Or
put the gun on the table again. He still has
I
the
don't
picture of
know.
him and his mom together. Like he would want to talk to her.
Because he's a simp.
Oh my gosh.
He's got no backbone. I don't know. That part felt crazy to me. I don't see a mom doing that. That's no. Like, what scenario do you see a mom leaving and leaving the kid behind?
Yeah.
The only one that made sense, and I did like this, was spoiler, spoiler, spoiler for Octopus book, Bright Creatures,
Oh, remarkable. Yeah.
was the drug addict. If you're like an extreme drug addict,
Oh.
or if you realize like you are the problem, I could see that. That is the only scenario that I can come up with of a mom choosing to leave her kid in a known hostile environment.
Hmm.
But
Maybe
even
there's
then,
more to the mystery than we know.
they were in high school too. So it's not even like she would have to, she wasn't like, I'm Reba, I'm a single mom out here
Yeah.
working two jobs. Like the kid's grown.
That's
So
true,
I don't know. All right.
man. Okay, anything else with Jet and Billy?
No, I think those were the big things. The hammer, I found very weird. The mom, I found very weird.
Hmm.
The mom had written like a bazillion notes. And she
Oh,
wrote,
yeah. Her diaries.
yeah, her diaries.
Hmm. Okay, when they were reading through the diaries, when did you figure out when did you figure out things? Were you thinking it was Luke until
Well,
Dad
so
confessed?
the book kind of kept it a little vague. I think it was like he smelled of chlorine, but she wasn't saying
Hmm.
Luke or Billy.
Right. Billy's dad.
And
What's his name? I don't know. I don't think
Mr.
they say it.
Jankowski or something.
No, no, that's the other. That's the opposing sheriff.
Oh no.
I know. I forget his last name too. I think it just has to be Billy's dad. They say his name, but
Ugh.
I forget.
Okay, here's another one of Jet being terrible to Billy.
No.
And they're like going through and they're like solving like how to get into Nina's Facebook,
Oh yeah.
the girlie who exited. And he came up with a good idea and she's like, "Yes, Billy, I love you." But she didn't mean it like that. I was like, "You nasty for that. You nasty. You know that's all he wants to hear." And then she says, "I love you" to the dog. No. Like, my God. Ugh. Okay,
Could be, could be.
could be. Um, what happened to Nina? She just
Nina was the one who she went on the town hall Zoom meeting and she threatened Diane. So
be
she said, "Hey Diane, I know your secret. Emily told me right before she died
oh, and that was that Luke was
that Diane
uh
had an affair.
yeah,
Luke wasn't really a Mason." And then I kind of forget exactly, but I guess we're just assuming that that's why Diane wanted to ruin Nina's life.
her
And I
hotel
guess,
career.
I know. So I guess that really was the reason why Nina took her own life.
Like, come on, Nina, take the town down with you. Put it in the note.
Yeah.
Like,
I don't know. Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah, I guess we didn't really, I don't think we really got an explanation exactly of what happened after that.
unless Diane killed her
I know. I mean,
with this
maybe.
family.
Yeah, this family, anything could happen. Except the dad. The dad seems so normal.
The dad did seem normal.
Yeah, he's the most normal one. Okay, but yeah, back to the note. So when did you figure out who really killed Emily?
Not until they told me because I just found it. It's
Me
on page
neither.
295. It
Oh,
says
okay.
he was already wet before,
Mm-hmm. Vague.
but not who he is. And I was like, she's talking about Billy? Like, oh my gosh, it's coming together. It's coming
Oh
together.
my gosh.
And then I was like,
No,
why
yeah,
would
I was
Billy
thinking it
kill
was Luke.
Emily? And I was like, maybe it's because she was like the favorite. And he was like, Jet needs some help here.
Oh my
But I guess he would have
gosh.
only been 10. So that would have been really hard for him to do.
I mean, even for Luke, that seems like it should have been a really hard thing to do.
It sounds like he got like an early growth spurt and he's just like this juggernaut, like beast boy with like rocks for
No
brain.
emotions. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's crazy. Man, but yeah, I didn't know until they revealed it at the end. I was thinking it was Luke the whole time. Well, okay, who did you think was Luke's real dad when they discovered that that was a secret?
I thought it was the new sheriff.
Lou. That's a
Yeah.
good guess.
Holly was clever because she only mentioned it one time. Oh, he was here for 6 months. And I was like,
Yeah,
enough time to lay
got
your
it.
seed. Mm,
That's all you need.
that's all you need. So,
Man.
and then when Jet said that, I was like, ooh, good job, Jet. Even as she's dying, like putting it all together.
I see. Okay, so I actually thought it was Billy's dad because when they said,
Oh.
because he said, she was like, "Oh, did your real dad help you cover up Emily's death?" And Billy's dad was the only one who was there. So I thought it was
Oh.
weird that she didn't think of Billy's dad. I guess you wouldn't. You would never suspect your friendly neighbor.
This girl wasn't suspecting her very angry brother. It sounds like if we had got more information on Luke, I'm sure this is not his only outburst. Him killing Emily. I'm sure like Jet's like, oh yeah, you know what? Luke used to like run around with knives and like stomp around the
Oh my
house and like light
gosh.
things on fire, but she just like didn't mention it.
Those were the clues we needed.
Yes. What did you think about Jet being in jail?
Oh, I thought that was crazy. It's like there's no way they would actually put her in jail. Not even house arrest, given the circumstances.
Oh my God.
That's what I was thinking. I don't really know how it all works, but according to Perfect Marriage, you can go on house arrest. You when you're convicted or a suspected murderer.
Yeah,
So
I know. I thought that was crazy, but that was probably, again, that's Billy's dad being like, I don't need you talking to
I think
other people.
so. Yeah. I know, which in hindsight, this all does make sense because really what was happening, what we were seeing unfold was more shoddy police work.
Hmm.
And a good explanation for shoddy police work could be the police are involved in the actual crime. So they were really pushing along JJ just based on
Hmm.
circumstantial evidence. And they were going to like go put him in jail for life just based off that. And I was like, oh my gosh.
Yeah, Billy's dad is quite evil. I
Yeah,
mean, covered up at least one crime, probably more.
probably.
And then he tries to kill Jet because he got two bad pieces of news. What were the two bad pieces of news that he found out that Diane didn't vote for him to be the sheriff?
Oh, is that part of the reason? Oh, that's right. This is where Luke's rage comes from.
And then number two, he found out that Diane's husband, the dad, his name's Lou. I don't know what
Scott.
his name. Scott.
They mentioned
Scott.
it twice or like once.
Yeah, okay. We found out that Scott was not going to give Luke the business because he had two kids. And so the sheriff is like, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to kill Jet.
That seems like a bit of a jump. But seeing how Luke is, I guess it's in
Genetic.
line. Yeah. I mean, that kind of explains it.
Oh.
Because, okay, so by killing Jet, he's hurting Diane and he's giving the company to Luke. So it does kind of solve both of his issues.
Uh,
But I
right.
mean, that's just so insane.
That is crazy, but I do like what you're saying about it being like this genetic, like we have two rocks for brains here
Yeah,
with horrible tempers. That's probably why he covered it up. He said, maybe
I
I
would have
do
done
have
the
the spirit of
same.
killing Millie. He's like, you
Yeah.
know what, son? It's genetic. You're gonna
It's
be
not your
doing this a
fault.
lot. Yeah. You're gonna
What is Billy's dad's name? 'Cause we need another spirit. Okay, last name is Finney. Jack Finney.
Jack.
Jack Attack.
Jack
Could
attack.
be.
Could be. Jack the Ripper over here.
Jack the Ripper.
I don't think we can come up with one as good as killing Millie.
Yeah.
We'll have to think about it. But yeah, that just doesn't feel like a strong enough reason.
Motive. I guess unless though someone is has that kind of temperament and they're outraged and it's just, what is that called? A hot-blooded murder, not premeditated.
Oh, yeah, yeah. Mm-hmm. Heat of the
I
moment.
mean, but he had a lot of moments to think about it. He had to get the hammer and then he had to like walk the 10 minutes to their house.
Well, what was even worse, oh, I was going to mention, I forgot about this, is that he purposely used Billy's hammer because if it ever got found out, then it would be pinned on Billy.
I
It makes
mean,
more sense for him to go to his house, which is right next to Jet's house, to get a murder weapon.
oh, so someone might have gone in there, stolen it, and then, well, I don't know. That seems
Well, he must have because he went into Billy's apartment and he got the hammer and then he used that hammer to kill Jet.
yeah. I
Like, why would
mean, I think that makes more sense than grabbing your own hammer.
I know, but that's your son. That's what I'm saying. Like, that's even more evil.
That's
That,
true.
like, you know?
I know. I mean, you almost think he could have gone into Andrew's apartment because he dropped off Andrew, and Andrew
Oh,
was super
yeah. So
drunk.
that's why he was at Billy's house. Okay.
Hmm.
I forgot about
Yeah, that's
that.
why he was over there already. So, like, I think part of it was at least just convenience. But yeah, I mean that is insane. Yeah, why doesn't he like Billy? Why does he only like Luke?
He's like, Billy, you don't have the killing gene.
Yeah.
You're soft like your mom.
Yeah.
All she wanted to do was math and write notes.
Not an ounce of murder in her.
Do you think Jet's dad knew Luke wasn't his kid?
No. We don't know anything about the dad. The dad seems a little bit like a bump on the log. He didn't do very much.
We do know that he made two passwords into his business, and none of them were Luke's birthday. I don't think.
Right. But I mean, I didn't think that was too strange.
I'm just saying, like, and it seems like weird that he's like, oh, I don't want to give the business to Luke, who's been working here, because I have two kids.
That's true. Although Jet didn't seem to think that was very strange. She's like, you know what? My dad likes to be so fair and on the nose that I'm not surprised.
Except he
Which I
didn't
do think it's strange.
he didn't name any passwords for Luke.
He
I mean,
only had
maybe
two.
there's a third password somewhere, but
Yeah,
I could see a world where the dad knew, and that was part of the reason why he didn't want to give him the
I
business.
could see that. But like, why wouldn't you confront, I would confront Diane. Because at some point it's like, well, you're raising this kid. Like, but Luke found out when he was, what, like 13 or something.
13. Yeah,
So I wonder that maybe that kind of changed their relationship because Luke no longer looked at the dad the same way.
that could be.
Yeah, I don't know. I could see a world where the dad knew, but I would see him confronting Diane. Don't you
Yeah.
think?
I mean, maybe they talked it out and then, you know, that was part of the deal. You don't get to vote for Jack to be sheriff. You don't get to talk to him anymore. And I'm gonna raise the son. But in my heart of hearts, he's not getting my business. Like, I don't know.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a little bit weird.
What do you think about Diane and Jack having this affair?
Um, I mean, I feel like it could happen to anyone. I guess the dad was at work a lot or something. I don't know. But we
The
don't really get a lot of details on it.
Well, Billy's mom clocks it, and she
Mm,
thought because this affair must have been going on for a long time because
I
it went
think
on
so.
for Billy to be born, and then it went on to where the wife noticed it, and she thought her husband was a pedophile.
Yeah. So from when Luke was born to when Emily died, right?
So that's
That's a
13
long time.
that's 13 years minimum plus however long it took for Luke to be conceived.
Right. I know. Why are these people not confronting their spouses? Like, that's a long time. I guess, okay, but maybe the mom didn't know about Luke, though. Billy's mom didn't know about Luke, is what we're assuming.
We're assuming she doesn't know about Luke, but she is assuming that her husband's a pedophile.
I
And I'm
know.
like, I think that's worse. And
Yeah.
then she thinks her husband's a murderer. And then she finds out that someone knows and she skips town and leaves her kid there.
I know. Yeah. Yeah, the mom is the biggest mystery in all of this.
Yeah. So that was crazy, but he was visiting all those times to hang out with Diane. But it's strange that Jet didn't clock that they weren't found out. Maybe this house was so big they were able to like sneak in these trysts
Right.
with the
I don't,
kids
yeah.
home. Like that's foul.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. That's a good question. How did no one else know? Because
Yeah.
Billy's mom was also on the school schedule. She was a teacher. So it's not like she
Yeah.
was home all day. Yeah, good
Yeah. So
question.
that was strange. What did you think about Jet's letters to everyone?
Um, I like the letters. I was kind of surprised by her letter to the mom because it was overall pretty like,
Mean.
oh, so you thought it was meaner than you're expecting. I thought it could
No,
have been a lot more mean.
I think it could have been more mean, but I was shocked that even in her final moments, she won't give her mom anything.
Oh,
Like at this point, if I'm in jail, I got one day to live. Even if I hate my mom's stinking guts, I'm probably just gonna leave her with a lie.
really? I liked it. I thought it was a good letter.
I'll probably die without once hearing you say you're proud of me, but that's okay. I think you would have been proud of the person I would have become after this week. Like
It's
these are
from
the
the
types
heart.
I don't know. This is the type of letter that would send you into like a spiral for the rest of your life. That in my daughter's dying moments, all she wanted was some like validation from me, and I never gave it to her.
Right.
To me, it was like a encapsulation of a failure as a mom.
Hmm. But then at the end, she says, "If you can do one thing for me, Mom, I want you to let it all go. You'll feel so much lighter. I do. I love you and I'm proud of you." Like, I think she ends on a positive note. And it's like, yeah, maybe Mom feels bad about the earlier thing, but now Jet's asking her for one final thing, and the mom could be like, "I'm gonna do this.
Yeah.
That'll help." You know?
Yeah.
I feel like the mom would know because it would be weird if Jet said, "Mom, you're the best mom ever. I loved every minute with you." Meanwhile, she didn't spend 1 minute in the last week of her life with her mom. Like,
I I guess like what she said is heartfelt. Maybe if I were Jet, what I would have said would have been something like, I know we've had our differences, and I don't want to spend time talking about that. I want to just tell you how much I love you and you have been there for me. And I know like maybe you didn't love me in the way that I always needed, but I knew that you were always there for me. Something like that is what I think I would have said, like focused a little bit more on the positives, but
yeah. I don't see that being super different from what she did right though. She,
interesting.
yeah. I mean, I guess she did focus more time on the negatives. But I think she was saying like this is where we've been, but this is where I am now. And like it's okay.
Yeah.
'Cause yeah. And it's like even though those things happened, I still love you.
Yeah.
You know,
I
I
mean, I
don't
don't
know.
think it's
I
the
I thought the letter was
worst.
good.
You thought it was good. Okay. Maybe that's our poll
Yeah.
question.
Although I mean, I was a little surprised. I'm like, man, that's a lot to read. Like that's like she was being a little uh I don't know, not judgy isn't the right word, but she was giving them all like something to do kind of at the end.
Yeah. I guess
Her
she's
word of
trying to make her
advice.
life mean something. And so she's hoping
Yeah.
by giving these people these honest truths in her last moment that maybe they can be better.
Right. Because she said that to her dad too. She gives him pieces of advice.
Yeah, but that sounded a lot more like positive to me. Like, oh, like you're always fair, but like you're so great. And you know what? Like, da 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 da.
I mean, it was definitely more positive to her dad. They have a better relationship. But so, but yeah, I thought the letters were a nice touch. I thought that was a good way for um what's her name? To
Jet.
Holly Jackson. Yeah, bring it in.
Oh, yeah. I really like the letters to the dad, to Luke.
I was surprised Luke's was as positive as it was.
I don't know that did Jet realize that Luke had killed Emily at this point? I don't
I
think
guess
she
not.
knew
I don't
that.
think so. I think she found out right after.
Yeah,
But she knew that Luke had turned in the photo of her truck. So she had a good idea that he set the building on fire and knew that she was in it. So I don't know. That's pretty bad.
yeah, I think maybe Jet has like a lot more empathy for Luke because she even says like we spent our whole lives trying to fill Emily's shoes.
Yeah, that's true.
Although it sounds like Luke never had that problem.
You don't think so? Yeah, I mean, I think he has this whole complex. That's why he's setting the building on fire, and his only dream is to get the company.
Yeah, so maybe he felt like second fiddle to Emily. Is that why he killed her?
I think that's probably part of it, but I think why he killed her was because Emily told him that he wasn't really a Mason, and he was outraged. And he's like, "No."
Right. So then like now he's trying to fill her shoes. I don't know.
Well, I think the parents probably just always compared them to Emily.
Yeah, I guess that's true.
So now they're like living in her shadow. So
Just
he's
a
also just trying to, you know, prove himself.
I mean, Jet knows that he's a psycho because she says, "Please don't hurt anyone else." Love Jet.
Oh my gosh. Just one more.
Yeah, I like the letters. I thought it was a clever way to like get Jet beyond the grave, and I guess like she did need to have like be confined, forced to write these letters, you know?
Mm, yeah, that's true. That's true. That all makes sense.
And it was nice
Yeah.
how she ended her letter to Billy saying, "Was it really a waste of time if I loved every minute of it?"
I know. I liked your letter to Billy. I thought that was really sweet.
Yeah, I thought that was nice. I
Are
thought it was
we?
funny
Mhm.
because Jet gives like her will and she says, "I leave all the money in my account and all my personal property to Henry Lim so he can pay for his eye surgery." And then she's like, "To Bill Finney, I give him my truck." And I was like, her
That's
truck
a
that has a big IOU on it.
Oh. Yeah, I guess that's true. I
To
didn't think
Billy,
about that.
I leave a $30,000 bill.
My one last way to mess with you. I
After
took
writing
it. uh,
that beautiful letter.
Take my debt,
Take my debt.
just like marriage. I took it a different way because she gave all of her assets to Henry, except she gives the truck to Billy. And I was like, that's probably the most expensive thing you own. Do you have any money for Henry? Like, I don't think it's going to go very far.
I mean,
So that was my question.
Henry hears that and he's like, "Wow, amazing." They're like,
I
"Here's $25."
know.
Yeah,
You
because
can't have.
she's been jobless.
Right. She was most recently in law school.
It's possible that the family gives her an allowance. It's possible that
I think it's
I
the
don't
thought
know.
that counts here. I think that's all that it is. And maybe I guess by saying that, she's like, even if Luke doesn't say something, someone's gonna find out about Henry's medical bills. Maybe that's part of what she's trying to do.
Maybe. Wow.
You see that?
Okay. Anything else?
I think that we hit it all.
All
Are you ready
right.
to rate?
I think so. Let's do it.
Okay. Overall message or theme?
What were some of the themes?
Um,
Fractured families,
yeah, okay. Yeah, fractured families, maybe forgiving.
forgiving.
Some, oh, I don't know who really gets forgiven here.
The mom at the end. She said, "Let it go."
Oh yeah.
Remember that? Okay. Maybe like
Okay.
generational trauma,
Yeah. Um
consequences.
Yeah. We see a lot of poor ways to handle situations, not communicating, anger.
Maybe the big theme is like no matter how much time you have, like make it count.
Oh yeah, that's definitely the theme. That's what she comes to at the end. Is like I should have been living this whole time.
Yeah.
And I should have been this wasn't a waste. It was all the in-between moments that mattered. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
definitely it.
That's the theme. I'd give that a 5.
I do like that. And I
I liked
like
it.
that she was able to tie in a really good theme in a murder
Mm-hmm.
mystery.
Yeah,
Don't always get that.
that's true.
Okay, writing style.
5. That was great.
I know, there's nothing I would change, I don't think.
Mm-mm.
Character depth.
For our main characters, I thought there was a lot of depth, very layered. I thought all of that was good. I wish we had more content on some of these key players, i.e. Billy's mom.
Mm,
I wish we had some better motivations. but I'm still thinking a 5. What do you think?
Mm. I'm thinking a 4 because some of them were just so unbelievable, especially Jet, just feeling like she was 15. That knocked it down for me. Like
Jet
she's
was
so
remarkably
immature.
stupid.
Yeah. And then like Luke is also, I mean, I guess we're just saying that's their outrage and that's their temperament. That's how they are. But I'm also like, it seems a little unbelievable.
All right, now you're convincing me. Now I think a 4. Where was all this firepower when I was dogging on Jet and Billy? You had
Um,
none of this gumption.
yeah. Well, no, I've already, well, because all my complaints were about Jet acting like she's 15, which I guess could kind of play into her not treating Billy right.
Yeah.
But I viewed it as separate.
You believed their love story. All right. All right. All right.
Well, no, I don't know if I believe their love story. Maybe though my issue is that Jet acts like she's 15, and because of that she treats Billy poorly. But I'm not going to double dock it. I can
I
only
need
dock it
to
once.
I need you with like a gavel. Doom, doom, doom. You will not get double
This.
jeopardy. Holly Jackson.
Yeah, I got fair is fair.
Okay. Okay. All right. So 4 for
So
character
you're
depth.
going 4 for character depth.
4.5. Four and
Is
a
that what
half.
you're thinking? Okay, 4.5.
I'll only
All
let you
right.
convince me half a point.
Yeah, I guess I didn't have a good enough argument. Okay, lands the plane.
5. Perfect.
No, I thought it was really good. Entertainment.
5. Loved it.
Were there any slow parts for you?
No.
I don't
Mm,
think so either.
no. Mm-mm. It kept me guessing. There were like a lot of like opportunities. Holly did a good job like laying out all the facts. It was nice that like Jet was trying to solve it with us
Mm-hmm.
versus sometimes like the mystery's just happening to someone and they're just kind of like going with it.
Oh, yeah.
Like Jet was a really active participant and like kind of putting the facts together with us, and it was
Yeah.
still hard to find.
Yeah. I thought she did a really good job
Yeah.
with all that. I gave it a 5 too. Okay, other miscellaneous.
I'm gonna give it a 5 bonus. I
Whoa,
really, really liked
bonus
it.
5. I'm
Yeah,
gonna
for
leave
like
mine where it was.
entertainment. I thought it was just, did we already do entertainment? Is that a category?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's
Oh,
already one. But you can give a bonus 5 if you just thought it was that good.
I just thought it was really good. I really liked it. I haven't read like a
It's
book
really
that I
good.
really, really liked from like start to finish. And even though I complained a little bit about Jet here or there, I still like Jet. Down.
Mm. Well, maybe I'll give it a 5 too. It was a really good book.
Like I would
Okay.
recommend it to a friend,
Yeah, that's true.
you know?
If someone likes thrillers, mysteries, I would definitely recommend this.
Yeah, this is a great book.
Yeah, keeps you in the whole time, I thought.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, what do you think that came out to?
4.9.
It basically rounds up 4.9.
Nice.
Wow. Okay, well,
Good job, Holly.
I know. Well, okay, you know what this is telling me?
What?
Is that we should read another Holly Jackson book because a lot of the Reddits were saying this wasn't Holly's best work. She could do better.
Wow.
I know. So they said still pretty good, but not nearly as good as all of her other books.
Okay, so what else did the Reddit say?
Reddit said Billy was the best book boyfriend. I loved, loved, loved Billy.
Okay.
I know. Which we could not partake in because we thought he was the murderer the whole time.
That is true.
Some people didn't like that some of the minor like suspects didn't get their like comeuppance. I think like Sophia poisoning the dad. Like we didn't see the resolution to all those things.
Yeah.
So a lot of people thought that it got kind of bland in the middle, which was
Really?
their complaint. Yeah. Someone said around the 40% mark, things started to flatten out, and ultimately the last pages felt a bit rushed.
What?
That's what they thought. I mean, the thing with Luke, I could see that being a little bit rushed. That was a lot.
That was a lot all at once at the end. That is true.
Yeah. Um, Ooh, let's see. Oh, so people really liked the cleverness of the premise. It is really
Mhm.
interesting.
Yeah.
I thought that was really good. Like you're saying, she's the mystery already happened, now she's solving it,
Yeah.
which is
Exactly.
really cool. Um, One comment that I liked was Holly Jackson's mysteries always feel a little retro, a la Nancy Drew. And this falls right in that
Oh.
into that camp. Yeah,
Yeah, I could see that.
I like that. And I think that's true because it's just genuinely a good mystery.
Yes.
It's not like there's a bunch of gore or like spice or anything. It's just like the mystery itself is good.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah. Okay, this was something that supports my points, I think. Someone
Mm.
said, "What makes it less enjoyable is the writing style. This is Jackson's adult debut after a few YA books, and it doesn't really feel any more adult than her previous books. Jet is supposedly 27 years old, yet if you took 10 years off her age, you could conceivably have the exact same story. She and every single character in here reads either like a sullen teenager or is sketched through the eyes of one.
I
They're
think
all unreasonable."
that is a fair read. I feel like for me, Jet is trapped in time.
Yeah.
Like because she didn't finish school, she's kind of like, and she's living at home. She's kind of regressed into this
Hmm.
teenager.
I
But
can
you
see that.
do get like those infuriating, like, why are you being like this to Billy? Which is very like immature teen.
No one mentioned that. I didn't look super deep, but
All right,
the
I'm
only
gonna
things
go write
people
a
say
Reddit
about
post
Billy,
right now. I'm gonna write a Reddit post and I'm gonna see if anyone else agrees with me. And then I'm gonna
I don't
circle
think
back.
so.
I'm gonna
I
write a
mean,
post.
you
There are tens
should.
of us out there. His book is new.
That's true. You're right. You know, you might there might be a hidden group that also hates Billy, but they're just too scared to say it. But so far,
No,
the only things
I
I'm
don't
seeing,
hate Billy. What I'm saying is that
or
Jet was
yeah,
mean to Billy
yeah.
and she was immature. Like a
Well, Angie thought Billy was like
I did think he was the
weak,
murderer.
a simp. Oh, that too, and he was the murderer.
And I thought he was a simp. Everyone knows.
So, but you're right. I guess this book is new, so not a ton is on it.
Yeah,
Oh, but yeah, Goodreads was 4.2, which is still pretty high.
that's really high. I'd
Yeah,
say that's really high. And this book just came out, so there's going to get more ratings, I'm sure.
that's true. Yeah, I didn't. Yeah, it came out last month. Wow, we're on top of it.
Hmm. Oh, here's someone from Goodreads. Billy gave me
Okay.
the ick,
Oh.
and he was still one of the more bearable characters. You kind of have to
Ha
go from the
ha ha
bottom,
ha.
though.
How
So,
many stars did they give?
two. Okay, I'm going to make this Reddit post, and these twos, they're going to come join me. Billy is stuck pining
Mm.
after a girl that until a few days ago hadn't interacted with him for some 15 years. Dude, get a life, please.
I mean, a little bit. They're all kind of stuck in the past.
Yeah, a lot of bit. All right.
Okay, well, yeah, let me know how the Reddit post goes.
Hmm.
And
Wow,
okay, so would you? Hmm.
this person on Goodreads said, I DNF'd because my dad is a neurologist And this book says, quote, she suffers a catastrophic head injury. The doctor is certain that within a week, the injury will trigger a deadly aneurysm. That is incorrect because that would never happen. Hollow Jackson should really research stuff before she puts it into a book. 2. Why 2? At that point, just give it 1. You didn't even
I
finish it.
didn't even read it. I guess 1 is for when it's really bad.
Oh my God. Okay. All right. Wow. Maybe I don't want to attract those people on my Reddit post.
I'll be like, yeah, you're right. That brain injury, totally unrealistic.
My dad's a neurologist. Get over yourself. Who cares? It's a book. All right.
Okay, so would you want to read another Holly Jackson book?
100%.
I think so, especially after hearing that this is like some people's least favorite one.
I know. I
And that's
know.
crazy.
Thank you to friend
FSmith.
of the pod, FSmith, for this
Mm-hmm.
excellent recommendation. We loved it.
I know, it was a great recommendation.
I know. Send us
Yeah,
more.
really. Everybody, anyone
Anyone.
listening, comment, send us an email, tell us what to read.
Rate 5 stars. Don't say that your dad's a neurologist and give me 2 stars.
You're always bringing, oh, I meant to say that. You're always bringing up TBI. So this book was probably your dream.
I know. She
Finally.
literally, I kind of liked it because it was like every time she did something crazy, you're like, she has like credible TBI. So it makes
I
perfect sense that she's
know.
being this way.
Makes perfect sense. She's using what was that? A sledgehammer to break up concrete. That came up on the Reddits. They're like, that was crazy. That made no sense.
That was crazy. I mean, if we're being like realistic and you have this bone that's going to cause this aneurysm, you running around town, I think we
I
talked about it. That would
know.
trigger the like she would have been dead on day 1.
I know. But not Jet.
If Billy didn't bury the hammer, how did they know where to look in the concrete slab?
Maybe it wasn't a big slab. It was by like the edge or something. I don't know. He got lucky. He knew. You
Man.
think she's going to come out with a second book where it's going to say everything in that last page was a lie. It was actually Billy. Billy did it.
I would love
Killy
that.
Billy.
Killy Billy! Oh my God. Yes. Yes.
It has to be true
I,
now.
yeah, I wish maybe we could write Holly Jackson and tell her
We thought it
this
was
is what we
Billy the
thought.
whole time.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm gonna work up that email right now. I'm gonna send it to her.
Yeah, I should. She'll be floored. She'll say, wow, I had no intention of anyone thinking Billy was a murderer. What an interesting, whoa, what an interesting take.
Yeah, you're like, wow, that's not even close to right.
Yeah.
All right, well, this was great. So fun.
Yeah,
And we're going to
super
be
fun.
publishing this in October.
Oh yeah, spooky.
Perfect Halloween book. We're recording this in August,
A
so you see how far
Halloween.
ahead.
Yeah. Oh yeah, we can put
Halloween.
that on the socials.
Whoa. Good work. Good work. Love it.
Thanks, thanks.
Hmm.
I try. Yay. Well, yeah, this was fun. In real time,
This
we're
has been fun.
finishing Thursday Murder Club next. So lots of thrillers.
Yeah, lots of thrillers. That's it. That's all she wrote.
Cool.
All right. Well, love you.
Love you too. Bye.
Bye.